Barbara, you're here again?
Of course, a mother should check on her son's household.
You were here yesterday, too.
Is that a problem?
Well, it's just that I have deadlines coming up.
Deadlines for your little drawings?
They're not little drawings. I have a contract with a major publisher.
How much could that possibly pay?
Enough to buy this house.
Don't be silly. Jack helped with that.
Actually, I bought it entirely with my own money.
A wife shouldn't brag about such things.
It's not bragging, it's just a fact.
By the way, my stomach's a bit empty. Could you make me something?
Listen, I'm busy too. You can make something for yourself.
What could you possibly be busy with? All you do is sit in your room drawing pictures.
That is my work, writing and illustrating comic essays.
You keep saying that, but I don't see how drawing can be real work.
I have over 2 million followers online. My latest book sold 500,000 copies.
Numbers don't mean anything. Real work means going to an office.
That's quite an outdated view.
Drawing pictures all day and calling it work? That's ridiculous.
As I've explained before, I get paid well for this.
Money isn't everything.
No, but it does validate that this is a real career.
That's beside the point. Real work is much more demanding than that.
You really don't understand modern careers, do you?
I understand plenty. I raised a successful son. Look at Jack. He works at a real estate company, sweating and struggling every day.
Different jobs have different challenges.
That's what working means.
Creating content is also hard work.
You sit in your air-conditioned room just drawing pictures and call that work?
The air conditioning is necessary for my equipment.
Such luxury! In my day, we managed without it.
Times have changed, Barbara.
Don't you feel any shame towards Jack?
Why should I feel shame for being successful?
A wife shouldn't overshadow her husband.
What's with these outdated values?
Values don't become outdated. Besides, a wife's job is to take care of the house, isn't it?
Both spouses should contribute to housework.
Jack was telling me that you barely do any housework, even though you're his wife.
When did he say that?
He mentions it often when he visits me.
Jack and I split the chores since we both work.
Both work. There you go again.
Yes, we both work. That's reality.
A real wife would handle everything at home.
That's not what we agreed on when we married.
Speaking of home...
Yes?
This house is quite spacious.
It suits our needs.
Almost too spacious for just 2 people.
We like having our own space. And what's your deal coming over every day and just lounging around?
I'm not lounging. I'm supervising.
We don't need supervision.
Clearly you do, given the state of things.
I hate to say this, but I could handle it for a few days, but this daily routine is getting to be a bit much.
Oh, about that. I've been thinking.
About?
The commute is quite challenging.
Yeah, it is. It takes almost 2 hours each way by train.
Exactly.
Maybe you could visit less frequently then?
Actually, I have a better solution. That's why I've decided to move in.
What? Moving in?
That's what I'm saying.
This isn't something you can just decide.
It's such a waste for just 2 people without kids to live in such a nice house.
Hold on, you can't just decide something like that on your own.
But I'm not deciding alone.
What do you mean?
Jack already gave me permission.
When did this happen?
Actually, Jack was the one who suggested we live together.
He never mentioned this to me.
He's such a thoughtful son.
When exactly did you discuss this?
Does it matter? A son doesn't need his wife's permission.
How could you make this decision without even consulting me?
Why would I need to consult with you?
Because I own this house?
A wife's property is her husband's property.
That's not how the law works.
Really, you have no awareness of your role as a wife.
My role?
Yes, your role. You're quite lacking. But don't worry.
About what?
I'll train you properly.
Train me?
To be a proper wife worthy of Jack.
I'm not a pet to be trained.
With that attitude, no wonder you're struggling.
No, thank you. That won't be necessary.
What are you saying? This is for your own good, too.
I don't need this kind of help.
You'll be the one who's most embarrassed by your lack of common sense.
Common sense has changed since your day.
Though I suppose right now you can't even recognize what's embarrassing.
The only embarrassing thing here is your behavior.
But someday, when you become a proper wife, you'll thank me for this.
That someday is never going to come, because I'm moving out.
Oh.
And don't bother trying to stop me.
You're being ridiculous.
No, I'm being rational.
You'll regret this.
The only thing I regret is not setting boundaries sooner.
Boundaries with family?
Yes, especially with family.
You ungrateful.
I've already called a moving company.
You're bluffing.
They'll be here tomorrow.
Jack won't allow this.
Jack doesn't have a say in this.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will.
Sarah!
What do you want?
How's it going over there?
Where exactly?
With Mom, of course.
Oh, now you remember your mother is here.
You know how strong-willed you can be, so I was worried you might be fighting.
Strong-willed? That's interesting coming from you.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Let's not argue.
We're not fighting or anything.
That's good. I was worried when Mom said you seemed upset.
Just to confirm, you're the one who invited her to our house, right?
Yeah, but...
But what? I wasn't told anything about this.
Really? Were we not supposed to tell you?
We? So you did plan this together.
My bad, my bad.
Stop playing dumb.
I've just been so busy lately.
Too busy to tell your wife about someone moving in?
I'm in Kagoshima now.
Are you really?
Before that was Akita, and before that Osaka.
That's a lot of traveling for someone who rarely left the office before.
Yeah, all these business trips are getting exhausting.
Must be exhausting lying so much.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
But hey, at least it means they value me at work.
Value you enough for 3 business trips in 2 weeks?
The real estate market's booming.
I don't believe you just forget to mention something this important.
What can I do?
You could start by being honest.
Mom's getting old, and it's sad to leave her in that old house in the countryside.
That's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm pointing out that you made this decision without consulting me.
But it's good, right?
What's good about it?
It seems like you two are getting along without fighting.
Could you stop trying to change the subject?
I'm not changing the subject.
It's really irritating, seriously.
Oh, sorry about that. My bad.
You're bad? That's all you have to say?
What else should I say? Oh, right.
What now?
What souvenir would you like from Kagoshima?
Are you serious right now?
They have great sweet potatoes.
Don't need any.
Come on, don't be like that.
Like what? Upset that my husband lied to me?
I didn't lie.
No. What would you call it then?
I just forgot to mention it.
For weeks?
Don't be like that.
Like what exactly?
So cold.
Cold? You think I'm being cold?
I'll be back next week.
Don't bother.
What?
I won't be at home by then.
What do you mean?
Because I've moved out.
Wait, what?
I've left.
You can't just leave.
Watch me.
This isn't like you.
Maybe you don't know me as well as you think. And I'm divorcing you.
What?
You heard me.
Over this? Just because of Mom?
You really think that's the only reason?
We can work this out.
No, we can't.
At least let's talk about this.
We're talking right now.
In person.
I have nothing more to say to you.
You're being unreasonable.
Am I? Or are you just facing the consequences of your actions?
What actions? What did I do that's so terrible?
If you have to ask, that's part of the problem.
Don't do this.
It's already done.
What about us?
There is no us anymore.
All our years together.
Mean nothing when there's no trust.
I can explain everything.
Too late for that.
You're making a mistake.
No, marrying you was a mistake. I'm fixing it now.
You don't mean that.
I do, and I've already contacted a lawyer.
A lawyer? Already?
Unlike you, I plan things properly.
This is insane!
No, what's insane is thinking you could manipulate me like this.
I never manipulated you!
Really? Then why didn't you tell me about your mother moving in? Exactly.
Give me another chance.
You've had plenty of chances.
What will people think?
That's what you're worried about?
Our families!
Stop. Just stop.
Then at least tell me where you are.
No.
I have a right to know.
You have no rights here anymore.
This isn't over.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Mom, what's going on?
What do you mean?
Sarah's moved out?
Oh, yes, that wife of yours is quite dramatic.
What happened exactly?
I really don't know what that wife of yours is thinking.
Did you say something to her?
Me? I was nothing but helpful.
Mom!
I simply tried to guide her.
Guide her how?
To be a proper wife.
What does that mean?
Someone has to teach her proper values.
How did she react?
Like a child throwing a tantrum.
Oh, this is bad.
Don't worry so much.
How did this happen?
She's being ridiculous, that's all.
But why did she leave so suddenly?
Just leave her be.
You're not taking this seriously enough.
She'll come crawling back soon enough.
No, this feels serious. She even said she wants a divorce.
Let her try living alone.
Mom, you don't understand.
Ugh, is she stupid?
This isn't about being stupid.
How does she think she'll survive on her own?
Actually,
she needs you more than you need her.
That's not exactly true.
If she wants a divorce, then fine. You deserve someone much better anyway.
What are you saying? How are you going to survive?
Excuse me?
Without Sarah's income.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The house! Everything!
Just because that useless wife who couldn't even do housework properly left, doesn't mean it'll affect our lives. If anything, it's a relief.
Sarah made more money than me.
What? That can't be true.
It is a lot more.
But how?
She even bought that house.
The house we're in now?
Yes!
But you said... Wait, what you're saying is completely different from before.
I know.
That woman spent all day at home.
Creating content that earns millions.
Just drawing pictures and playing around, yet acts so high and mighty. That's what you complained about.
Well... It's annoying that she makes more than me just drawing pictures.
I understand that feeling. A wife shouldn't earn more than her husband.
That's not the point right now.
But you never mentioned she earned more than you.
Would you have listened if I had?
If I had known that, I would have handled things differently.
Like how?
Been more strategic.
I have my pride as a man, too.
Pride? Never mind that. Do something.
Like what?
Fix this, even if we're going to divorce her. Now isn't the right time.
What do you mean?
We need to secure our position first.
Even if you say that,
I said some pretty harsh things to Sarah when she was packing to leave.
What kind of things?
That doesn't matter now.
It matters if it makes her more determined to leave. That's your problem.
My problem? This affects you too.
At this rate, we won't be able to live in this house anymore.
She can't just kick us out.
Actually, she can.
But I'm your mother.
It's her house.
This is terrible.
You should have been nicer to her.
How was I supposed to know?
I tried to warn you.
No, you didn't.
Would you have listened anyway?
Of course I would have.
Really?
What matters now is fixing this.
It might be too late.
It's never too late.
She's already contacted a lawyer.
A lawyer?
Yes.
This is your fault.
My fault?
You should have told me everything.
Would it have changed anything?
Of course it would.
Like what?
I wouldn't have been so direct with her.
You mean rude?
I was trying to help.
Well, that backfired.
Don't talk to your mother that way.
Sorry, but this is serious.
I get it. I'll talk to her.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
You'll make it worse.
Have some faith in your mother.
That's what got us into this mess.
Watch your mouth.
I'm just being honest.
What do we do now?
I don't know.
You must have some idea.
Let me think.
Think faster.
This isn't helping.
Neither are you.
I need to figure out my next move.
We need to figure out our next move.
Right now, I need to focus on saving my marriage.
And what about me?
One problem at a time.
I see how it is.
Mom, please.
Fine, but this isn't over.
I know.
Fix this, Jack.
I'll try.
Sarah,
What is it?
we need to talk.
About?
When are you coming back?
Excuse me? That's not my house anymore, so you need to leave too.
What do you mean?
I'm putting it up for sale soon.
Wait, you can't do that.
Actually, I can. It's my property.
But this is our home now.
No, it's my house that you invaded.
It would be such a waste to sell such a lovely house.
That's not your concern.
It's your love nest with Jack, isn't it?
Don't be ridiculous.
How could you give it up so easily?
Please don't say gross things like love nest. I already told you I'm divorcing him.
What are you talking about?
Which part is unclear?
Getting divorced over something this trivial. Are you crazy?
This isn't trivial.
Just because I decided without asking you?
No, that's not all.
I went through much worse.
That's your problem, not mine.
What do you mean?
This was just the last straw. There are other reasons.
Huh? What do you mean?
You're not that naive.
I don't understand what you're implying.
Anyway, please leave soon.
No.
Why not? You have a nice house in the countryside.
What nice house? That old dump?
That's a terrible way to talk about it. Don't you have any attachment to it?
Of course not. It was my husband's family home.
And?
If you knew how I was treated in that house.
Tell me.
My husband and father-in-law were nice, but my mother-in-law was horrible.
How so?
She criticized everything I did. Nothing was ever good enough. I finally thought it was my turn. But why?
I see. Because you were treated badly by your mother-in-law, you thought you'd do the same to your daughter-in-law.
You don't understand.
I understand perfectly.
If you understand that, then come back home.
No way. Why should I be your stress relief?
That's not what this is.
Really? Then what is it?
Ugh. Why do I have to go through this?
It's because of your ugly personality, thinking you can put others through the same pain you experienced.
What did you say?
I visited that countryside house a few times, and I actually think it's quite nice.
Nice? It's falling apart.
It has character.
Then why don't you live there?
Can I?
Huh?
I'm serious.
You want to live in that old house?
Why not? It's peaceful there.
Of course.
I'd even like to buy it.
Buy it?
If you sell it, you can keep living in this house.
Really? You do that?
For the right price.
I'll sell that house for whatever price.
Is that so? Then let's make the contract right away. I'll handle all the detailed procedures.
You seem very eager.
I like efficient transactions. But maybe we should check with Jack. He seems super busy with work lately, but we should probably...
Yes. This is too important for me to decide alone.
Right. They say wisdom comes with age. It might look cooler to solve problems without telling anyone, and you might get more respect that way. But we should probably consult Jack.
That's...
Okay, I'll check with Jack then.
Wait! Never mind.
Huh? Why not?
This isn't important enough to bother Jack with.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But it's a family home.
I can make my own decisions.
If you say so. Then shall we proceed?
Yes, let's do it quickly.
Before Jack comes back from his trip.
How much will you pay?
How much do you want?
Make me an offer.
$80,000.
That's...
Too low?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, more than enough.
For the house and all the land?
Yes, take it all.
You seem eager to sell.
I just want to be done with it.
I understand.
When can we sign?
I'll have the papers ready tomorrow.
So soon?
I'm efficient.
Good.
And you're sure about Jack?
Stop asking about Jack.
Just making sure.
I'm sure.
Then we have a deal.
Yes, we do.
This worked out well.
Yes, for both of us.
Indeed it did.
Thank you for inviting me to dinner.
Of course, Mom.
It was nice to get out.
You seem to enjoy yourself.
And really, Mika is such a wonderful girl.
I'm glad you think so.
So different from Sarah.
Pretty different from her, right?
Like night and day.
I think so too. She's obedient, and I think we'll do well together.
She knows her place.
And respects tradition.
Such a proper young lady. She knows how to respect her boyfriend and is so kind to me, his mother.
That's important to me.
A girl should respect her elders.
Mika understands that.
So when are you two getting married?
About that.
Too soon to ask?
No, we've discussed it.
Oh, I'm not trying to rush you.
I know, Mom.
But you know, I'm getting older, and I'd like to see my grandchildren.
You will.
Really?
Of course, I want to give you grandchildren to make you happy.
Such a good son.
My first marriage was a mistake.
We all make mistakes.
And Mika and I have been talking about marriage.
Oh, is that right? That's wonderful.
She really wants to settle down.
A traditional girl.
Exactly what I need.
When's the wedding?
Soon, hopefully.
How soon?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh?
So I have a favor to ask.
Anything for you, dear.
Could you transfer the family home to me?
The family home?
Yes.
Why?
Actually, Mika's hobby is gardening.
Is it?
She dreams of having a big yard in the countryside.
The countryside?
So, I'd like you to give me the house and the surrounding land.
But
I know it's a lot to ask.
it's just,
I'm sorry, I know you're worried.
well,
We'll take care of you for life.
you will?
Of course! So, like, as a living inheritance.
No, that's not what I mean.
What's wrong?
I actually didn't tell you, but I already sold that house.
What? Sold it?
Yes,
To who?
to your ex-wife.
What?
Sarah bought it.
I didn't hear about this.
Well, it wasn't really worth mentioning.
When did this happen?
Last week,
Why didn't you tell me?
you were busy with work.
How much did you sell it for?
$80,000.
80,000?
Yes,
Including all the surrounding land?
including everything. Surprising that such an old house in the countryside sold for that much, right? That's just how good I am at negotiating.
Are you kidding me?
What's wrong?
You sold it for that pittance?
Huh? What do you mean? Pittance? What are you talking about? Since when is $80,000 a pittance?
You idiot!
Jack!
That land is going to skyrocket in value!
What? Skyrocket?
They're planning to develop that area into a resort!
A resort?
A huge development project!
I didn't know.
Of course you didn't!
Why didn't you tell me?
I was trying to!
When?
That's why I wanted the property!
But you never said.
I was working up to it!
How was I supposed to know?
By not being so hasty!
But Sarah offered.
Sarah knew!
What?
She knew about the development!
How?
She must have found out somehow!
Is that why she wanted it?
Obviously!
Oh no.
Do you realize what you've done?
I thought I was being clever.
Well, you weren't!
Don't talk to me like that.
You've ruined everything!
I didn't know.
We could have been rich!
How rich?
If we'd waited, we could have sold it for at least $1 million!
Million?
Yes!
Oh God.
And you sold it for nothing!
I can fix this.
How?
I'll talk to Sarah.
She won't listen!
But I can try.
It's too late!
There must be something.
You've ruined us both!
I'm sorry. What can I do?
Nothing, it's done. Just leave me alone.
Please.
I need time to think. Hey, you scammer!
Excuse me?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You tricked my mother and stole our family home.
Is that what you think happened?
Acting like some kind of con artist.
When did I ever trick anyone?
You manipulated my mother.
I just bought it fair and square. And actually, for more than it was worth.
Don't give me that crap. You even manipulated her so she wouldn't consult with me.
Actually, I encouraged her to talk to you.
Liar!
It's the opposite. I specifically told her to check with you.
I saw the text messages. No mother with her pride would consult anyone after being told wisdom comes with age.
You're really going too far here.
You calculated all of that.
You seem upset.
Of course I'm upset.
Why exactly? Because I outsmarted you?
What?
Stop playing innocent. What exactly are you mad about?
Give it back.
Give what back?
My land.
Like I said, I bought it through proper channels.
Then sell it to me for the same price.
Why would I do that?
Because it's our family property.
Funny how you only care now.
No, this is ridiculous. Why would you do something like this?
Like you don't know exactly why. Just having your mom move in without asking wasn't bad enough? You really went too far with all this.
Are you serious?
What do you mean? You really think I'm that stupid? Did you think I wouldn't notice you were having an affair?
How did you?
You suddenly have all these business trips when you've never traveled for work before?
I brought you souvenirs and everything.
From the airport gift shop?
They were authentic.
It's really infuriating that you thought such basic deception would work on me. You can buy that stuff online anywhere these days.
You knew all along?
I hired a private investigator who found everything.
You what?
Did you enjoy your time at the Sky Hotel?
You had me followed?
You were practically living at your girlfriend's place. That's not all. You found out the area around your family home was going to be developed into a resort.
How did you...
You told your girlfriend you'd be a millionaire in a few years. She must be quite gullible to fall for that.
You don't know anything!
I know everything. That's why you invited your mom to our house.
What are you talking about?
Get her away from the family home, then you could sell it too. But too bad for you. All your plans fell through.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should.
That's rich coming from you. What exactly did I do wrong?
This is ridiculous. I'm definitely taking you to court over this.
Be my guest. I'll be suing you too.
Huh? What for?
Damages for the affair, obviously. I'll be suing your girlfriend too.
You can't do that.
Watch me.
Why now? You've known about this for a while, right?
I can file whenever I want. I've been busy with work lately. Besides, this seemed like the perfect timing to make it hurt the most.
You're evil.
No, I'm smart.
This isn't over!
Actually, it is.
How could you do this to us?
Again with this?
You've completely destroyed our family.
I didn't destroy anything.
Because you tricked me out of our house.
I've told you before, I just bought it legitimately. The court ruled that way too. If anything, I'm the victim here.
Don't be ridiculous. Because of you, Jack has completely changed.
That's his own fault. Got dumped by his girlfriend and fired from his job, right?
How did you know about that?
Well, that's what happens when you access and leak confidential information about resort development.
You ruined his life.
He ruined his own life.
All of this. It's all your fault. Please, I'm begging you.
Begging me what?
Give back the house. My house.
That's impossible. It's my property now.
Why? My son has completely cut ties with me.
And that's my fault. How?
Don't you feel any sympathy? If you just give the house back, everything could go back to normal.
I don't feel an ounce of sympathy.
How cruel. No wonder Jack cheated on you.
Instead of blaming me and Jack for everything, try looking at yourself for once.
You're the last person I want to hear that from.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention, you need to move out of the house by the end of the month.
Why? Wasn't the agreement that I could keep living there? It's even written in the contract.
Yes, but that contract also states that I can demand you move out if circumstances make it necessary. And they do. Didn't you read the contract properly?
You never intended to let me stay from the beginning, did you?
Did you think I'd let you keep living there after you trashed the place?
This is horrible. Treating someone's home so carelessly.
That's irrelevant. I rented the house to you. So you're responsible for maintaining it.
Wait. My only son has disowned me, and now I'm being kicked out of this house too.
Actions have consequences.
How am I supposed to live? I've already spent most of the money from selling the country house.
Just so you know, I'll be billing you for the repairs.
What repairs?
Yes, from what I've seen, the damage is quite extensive. How much destruction did you cause? The interior must be even worse. I guess whatever money you have left will be completely gone.
No.
Yes.
You can't do this.
I can, and I will.
Haven't you hurt us enough?
You both brought this on yourselves.
Please, have mercy.
Like you showed me mercy?
I was wrong.
Too late for that. Afterward, I properly billed her for repairs and kicked her out of the house. She lost everything. Her only son disowned her, her money was gone, and she had nowhere to live. All as she approached 60, Jack ended up in a similar situation. He lost his girlfriend and his job, but what shocked him most was losing the happy future he'd imagined. Of course it hurt. He'd been dreaming of making millions without lifting a finger. The irony is, if he hadn't been so greedy, that future might have actually happened. The mother and son remained estranged, each living in lonely poverty. This whole experience was incredibly painful for me too. No amount of damages or seeing them suffer could heal the wounds of betrayal. But, fortunately, I write comic essays for a living. When I channeled my stress into a comic and posted it online, it went viral. Sure, there were some negative comments saying I went too far, but those mostly came from men. Women showed understanding and support. And a few years later, that resort development deal came my way. Surprisingly, the value of the land I bought ended up being even higher than what Jack had anticipated.